Flying off a ski jump in the middle of summer? Where can you do that? Oslo, Norway is one of the fastest growing cities in Europe and a magnet for tourists. It's easy to see why. The Norwegian capital offers spectacular architecture, museums with art spanning centuries, and of course, plenty of salmon to feast on. Here's our travel bucket list for what to see in Oslo. Our first tip, the new Munch Museum. Located on Oslo's waterfront next to the city's opera house, it opened in 2021. It's the largest museum in the world dedicated to one single artist.
We have 13 floors. Each floor is different. It gives a variety to the exhibitions we can make. The museum we have here is you can say it's a collection. It was given as a gift from Edvard Munch himself in his last will before he died. So in that way, the creation of the museum is unique.
The museum houses more than 28,000 objects given to the city of Oslo by Edvard Munch, who died in 1944. The exhibits are organised vertically, and you can see paintings, sculptures, drawings and sketches on 7 of the building's 13 floors. What order to see them in? That's up to you. There are plenty of escalators to take you up and down. The highlight is the artist's most famous painting, The Scream. He painted 4 versions.
I think you should plan to visit several times because I think this museum is too big for just one visit.
The Munch Museum opens daily at 10 a.m. Admissions cost the equivalent of €16. If you've worked up an appetite after your artistic exploration, just walk 10 minutes to the Oslo fjord and hit the restaurant called The Salmon. It's an ideal place to try Norwegian salmon, considered the best in the world. Since it opened in 2018, the restaurant has been serving salmon in every conceivable variation. You can even try it served on a waffle with mayonnaise, onions and salmon roe. Of course, there's the classic grilled salmon fillet too. Don't miss trying the smoked salmon. It comes from one of Oslo's best smokehouses where the salmon is hung to mature.
So then that makes a little bit difference. It's more old style than have it laying. So we are very focused on having it hanging, and we have some secrets also that we are not sharing, but you can come and taste.
Next, it's time to take to the skies. Here's another must-do when in Oslo. In the north of Oslo, the Holmenkollbakken reaches high into the sky. It's a ski jump with a stunning view of Oslo that's sure to give an adrenaline kick, even when it's not winter.
In the summertime, we have a zipline here. The zipline has a weight limit, so you have to be a minimum of 30 kilos and a maximum of 115. And the flight time depends on the weight, but approximately 20 to 40 seconds.
The zipline is 361 meters long, and a ride on it costs the equivalent of €69 per person.
I can't wait. A little bit scared, but I'm also excited.
But there's hardly any time to think before the zipline takes off.
3, 2, 1.
Back to the Munch Museum. The rooftop bar is the perfect place to cool off with a drink at the end of the day. It also has a great view of the sunset over Oslo. For more travel videos like this, subscribe to our DW Travel channel.